same process. Again, please make sure all your phones are switched off. And we'll take the first question here.
Captain, you have started tournament beating Zimbabwe, one of the test sites. Now you have to face Bangladesh, and now they are really in a good form. What do you think after loses two matches?
I think it's been disappointing for us to start the tournament so poorly with the two losses, but I think the good thing for us is that we've got a massive opportunity to play against a very good cricket side in Bangladesh. They're a test nation, and we've only played, I think, 4 games against test nations in our history, so it's a massive opportunity for all of our guys to play on the big stage in what will be a big game for Bangladesh as well as they look to qualify from the group. So it's just a massive opportunity for us, and I'm sure all of the players will step up on the day in front of a big crowd here.
So you've obviously got one more game left in this tournament, a big game against the hosts. But then beyond that, what's next for this team, for Hong Kong cricket, and what's the crucial areas to keep working on and improving, do you think, as the captain of this young team?
Well, after this tournament, we've got the Asian trophy, which is for the top 10 associates in Asia. So that's another big tournament for us. We'll get exposure to play against teams like Afghanistan and UAE and Nepal again. We've got our ODI status as well now, so we're hoping to get some more exposure against some high level teams. And I think the only way that we'll get better is if we can keep having that exposure. I mean, it's our first world tournament, on the first world T20 anyway, and we've sort of feel a bit disappointed with how we perform. So we just basically want to sort of start again and get as much exposure as possible.
Hi, Jamie. Given the failure of your top order in 2 continuous matches, are you thinking about any changes in the next match?
I think we'll regroup later on and have a look at possibility of some changes. I know it's been hard for the middle order to sort of, it's always hard when you're sort of 2 down early on, which we have been in these last 2 games. It definitely makes the game more difficult for yourselves. So I think it's something that we've got to look at and basically regroup and be ready again for Bangladesh in 2 days' time.
One brilliant catch taken today, but a couple of ones that you would normally take in training went down. How do you make sure that doesn't happen in a game like Bangladesh? Because letting one of those guys off early could be costly.
Yeah, exactly, and it proved costly for us today, dropping Shahzad a couple of times. And Irfan took a brilliant catch today, and that's the sort of the standard that we've always set for ourselves. Fortunately, I couldn't really give an explanation of why those catches have gone down today. All I can say is maybe it's the pressure I've got to the lads. The ball's gone up as a bit of noise, and the lads have sort of not coped with the pressure well enough. So, I mean, it's definitely something we're working hard on the next couple of days with our fielding again, but it's something we've always worked hard on, and it's just really disappointing that we've dropped a couple today.
Jamie, apart from pride, what else is at stake in our last game here now?
Well, it's the opportunity for Hong Kong to try and take their biggest scalp in Hong Kong's history. I mean, it would be the biggest win in Hong Kong's history, probably one of the biggest shocks in World Cups. So that's what will be driving the team forward in the hope that we could make history and potentially beat Bangladesh, and that's what we'll be working towards.